Be the Ruler, Brittania. New early look by the developers Bearded Brothers. Going to be getting into this one. Kind of a historical, yes, your grace. Starting as Earl Alfred, Wessex. With Our Lady Alfled and Lord Elfric. The great heathen army led by Ivar the Boneless and his brothers invaded the British Isles in 865, initiating a series of conquests that lasted until 878. Their motivation was revenge for the death of their father, Ragnar Lothbrok, who was killed by Aela of Northumbria. The army, mainly composed of Danes and Norwegians, quickly seized Kent, East Anglia, and then Northumbria, where they defeated the local forces in York, Jorvik. The Vikings continued their expansion. Meanwhile, you rise to the challenge of defending your homeland. Get into it. So it's point and click. Graphics, like it. Simple. Egbert, Your Majesty. When you're not seated on the throne, the active pause feature. I see. Time freezes until you address. It's my pleasure. Carry on your duties. Thank you, sir. Would be nice to have these tutorialized in a less invasive and fourth wall breaking manner. Your Majesty, allow me to elaborate on each skill and aspect of our kingdom management. Generosity. Your Majesty fosters altruism among all people, encouraging acts of kindness and selfishness. Stewardship ensures efficient management of resources, maximizing their utility effectiveness for the betterment of our kingdom. Military skill emphasizes tactical strength, honing our troops' ability in combat and strategic warfare to ensure our kingdom's defense. Intriguing. Okay. Your Majesty, allow me to elaborate on each skill aspect of our kingdom's management. We've just been through that. Take it easy. My lord, I bring terrible news. Your brother and our king has fallen in battle. You are the first in line heir to the throne, which makes you the new king. Chancellor, inform the kingdom of my brother's passing. Let them know that while we mourn, we shall also stand united in facing the challenges ahead. There's another matter that requires your attention. It's urgent. What is it, Chancellor? We must begin preparations for your coronation without delay. The kingdom needs a new leader, and your presence in Winchester is essential to ensure a smooth transition of power. Winchester, but why the sudden journey? The coronation ceremony must be organized swiftly to maintain continuity and reassure the populace. And let us not waste any more time. I shall make haste to Winchester and uphold my duty as the new king of our realm. Your Majesty, I've taken the liberty of sending messengers to notify the nobles and dignitaries of your impending arrival. Let us go forth and fulfill our duties to the kingdom. Together we shall lead our people into a new era of prosperity and strength. Chancellor Ealdred Dunstane. Take a knee, sir. Get on your knees, please. The Lord, jeez. Alright, now from here, you don't really get any other prompts, but you do make your way along the corridor here. Your Majesty, the construction system is a crucial aspect. Yeah, military buildings play a pivotal role. Of course they do, that is their intention. By constructing and upgrading military buildings, we can significantly enhance. Yes, we'll do that. Mr. Hrothgar. Your Majesty, allow me to elaborate on our construction system. Once again, Wessex Shore's buildings. Ongoing event that unfold over time. Yes, it is important to note construction costs. Civilian buildings play a crucial role in generating income and outcomes for our kingdom. Yes, we will get into that, my friend. Thank you for your scholarly advice. Most welcomed. Yes, townsfolk, enjoying your time. Leofric, Your Majesty, to navigate to another location. Thank you, Leofric, for guiding me along this treacherous path. actually quite treacherous for what it does not have. It lacks in majesty. Distinct in color to denote, color-coded to denote ownership. My provinces are highlighted in one color. Shall travel between my provinces, facilitated by my sturdy legs. Okay, there is no colors as of now. Remember, does not represent the final product. We are not in a even early access. We are in a early look right now. Traveling to Winchester. Winchestertonville. We are on our way. Running into a group of citizens or denizens, we are not sure. Halt! None shall pass this road without payment. Our crops have failed and hunger drives us to collect tolls. Truly worthy of the first here. Times are indeed hard, and I have no desire for conflict. Take this gold and trouble me no further. We'll settle all debts another day. Serve our kingdom. Regular pay and food for you and your family. Thank you, your majesty. We'll join your troops and use the time before inspection to get ready to join your army. Be ready for a rewarding but hard life. Farewell. It's how you must be a peacemaker among your people. You must show what you look to receive. Not always, as hard choices are a must. No interactions here. Just making our way through the town. I think this shows a lot of promise, especially for something so early on here. Everything runs very smoothly, have to say. I'm running on a pretty good rig, so I can't say that it is stupendously optimized. Then again, it's not my wheelhouse to say, like I said. My beloved brethren, today we gather under the watchful eyes of the Almighty to witness a momentous occasion, the coronation of Alfred Wolfson as the new King of Wessex. Let us rejoice in this divine ceremony and offer our prayers for a prosperous reign. Blessings, my reign will bring peace and prosperity to our kingdom. Blessings upon King Alfred. May his reign be guided by the wisdom of the heavens, and may the Almighty bestow upon him the strength to lead our people to prosperity and righteousness. Let us join our hearts in prayer for the well-being of our beloved King and our noble land. Oh, Christmas. You're dragging this one along, my friends. Amen. May the divine light shine upon me. Let us bow our heads in reverence and offer the earnest prayers for the prosperity and protection of King Alfred, our people, and our land. May the Almighty grant him the wisdom to lead with justice and the strength to defend our realm against all adversity. Amen, amen. As the divine benedictions descend upon us, sacred ceremony, let us carry the sacred spirit of unity and hope in our hearts. May King Alfred's reign be a beacon of prosperity, and may our land flourish under his wise rule. With humble gratitude and unwavering faith, I conclude this coronation ceremony. Celebration. Kind regards to all. May the Almighty bless Wessex. Oh my Christmas. Thank you. Kind regards, Bishop Alfred. May Wessex thrive under my rule. Hail to the king. First thing, we are removing this man's tongue. We will steadfastly remove thou tongue. Follow this man. Gather his name as he leaves the ceremony. Alright, now let's check out what's going on. So here is the Yes, Your Grace part of the introduction here. We do have our photographer, where we get to see our map. This would be future telling of basically, you know, a lot of different things they could do with this. A lot of aspects of many previously done and dusted types of things, that is for sure. That goes to show our reputations basically and our stats with our peeps. We don't really get any hover or scroll overs right now. Would be nice, but look at that. Look at that. He's looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. It's kind of got a little bit of a Pinocchio vibe going on. A little bit of wood carving. Inspection of my army. Got Aldrich Swiftwind, Garrett Stormborn, Cedric Brightshield. Not looking too bright of a fellow over there. This guy too, he's looking like Leatherface. Look at that boy. He's looking pretty gnarly over here. Ah, okay, I can see his eyes. Looks like he was wearing some type of face mask. He was wearing a mask, man, and it was another person's face. And what's this guy got going on? What can you do for me, sir? Let's see, we got 500. We can buy another capital. 250. What are we lacking on right now? I don't even know what we need. Oh, we got 2. All right. So pretty simple for us to. We're not getting the crown has its advantages. This gets put toward the bank's loan, and we will just max these boys out. We're not gonna be worried about it. Taking any losses through this vertical slice of life here in Brittania. Make sure we get everything we can. Maybe we'll have a few capitals, you know? See what that does for us. Really tax the system on this this playthrough. And then we'll sit in our throne. We'll see what happens. Looks like time is passing up here. Time is going by, which the first time I'd gotten into this, I was a little curious about how to get to this step. My liege, we should prepare some kind of fest to celebrate the coronation. The last decision is how big of a feast we want to prepare. Fest we want to prepare for this opportunity. Strange wording on that. It's a rare occasion to celebrate. Let's have a big feast that we'll remember and that the bards will sing songs about. Yes, send another in. Let us see, as we gain more and more of our resources. Bring in the next. Tell me your troubles, sir. Have our way. Your Majesty, we need to discuss the appointment of a new marshal to your court. Our previous marshal fell in battle, and it's crucial that we fill this position as soon as possible. I understand the gravity of this situation. What do you have in mind for this position? Well, Your Majesty, there are several worthy candidates. I have a list here of names. Do any of these individuals stand out? Show me this list of men you wish to put in my care. 4 of you. Thang Aelfric, my liege, may I share with you how a fragment of a story about how I become a noble? Curious about that. My lord, is a tale forged in the crucible battle and shaped by the Feared's call. In my youth, I told the land as a simple churl, just one among many, but when the Feared's summons echoed through the villages, I felt a stirring within, a call to defend our realm. A Feared, a noble calling indeed. What prompted you to answer that call? It was the duty I felt to protect our land, my liege. The Feared called upon every able-bodied man, and I, a child, I suppose, saw an opportunity to serve beyond the plow. I trained hard, learned the ways of war, and marched alongside my fellow Ferdman. A churl named Ferdman. Continued, Thang Aelfric. How did this path lead you to the title of Thang? In one fateful battle, our kingdom faced a grave threat. The enemy pressed upon us, and the previous King found himself surrounded. With the courage instilled by the feared, I fought valiantly, defending our sovereign with all my might. In that moment, the tide of battle shifted and the king's life spared. Your bravery did not go unnoticed, Thang Alfred. What happened next? The king, grateful for our salvation, acknowledged my valor. In a grand ceremony, he bestowed upon me the title of Thang, recognized the churl who became a fearedman, and through his courage earned a place among the nobility. A remarkable journey indeed, Thang Alfric. Your rise from churl to Thang speaks the true dedication of valor. Of true dedication and valor. I am honored to have you among my trusted advisors, and we are grateful for it. Thank you. Let's move on. You gave quite a story, Thane. Thane Aethelwolf. Tell me about your past. In my youth, I was a skilled jouster, renowned across the realm for my bravery. However, a personal tragedy led me to retire from the tournament circuit. What tragedy befell you? During a jousting tournament, an accident occurred, resulting in the untimely death of my beloved sister. The grief was too much, and I withdrew from the public eye. Okay, I'm sorry for your loss. In time, I found solace in serving greater cause. That's when I pledged my sword to you, my lord, and vowed to protect the realm. My past has shaped me, but I am ready for the challenges ahead. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Don't know if you'll be our pick, but, you know. So, comes with grand decisions. My liege, let me tell you my life shrouded in shadows. Thane Aelfwig. I'm intrigued. Tell me about this enigmatic past of yours. In the shadows, I navigated a world of intrigue and mystery. My skills were honed in covert operations and my past in a mosaic of secrets. Tell me about these covert operations, Mr. Alfwig. My activities range from espionage to sabotage. I served a mysterious cause that sought to maintain balance in the realm, even if it meant operating from the shadows. What drove you to engage in such covert activities? Motivated by a belief in preserving equilibrium, I undertook covert missions to safeguard the realm. The shadows became my ally, and my actions were guarded by a sense of mysterious duty. A noble cause, Thane Alfwig. Your past is indeed veiled in mystery. Greetings, my liege. Let me tell you about myself. My life was a tapestry of joy and celebration. Allow me to share a glimpse of those joyful moments. Reeve Wolfgar. I'm curious to hear about the joyous moments of your past. In my younger days, I was renowned for organizing grand festivals and bringing laughter to every corner of the realm. The sound of revelry echoed in every celebration. Tell me more about these festivals. These festivals were grand spectacles filled with music, dance, and merriment. People from all walks of life came together to celebrate, forging bonds that transcended social divides. How did you become involved in organizing such festivals? It all began when I stumbled upon a small village celebration inspired by the joy it brought. I decided myself to organize festivals that united people and spread happiness. Noble cause. Thank you. There you go. Enough with the delegations here. The transcripts of stories, man. Write it down, send it to my assistant. We'll get back to you in the morning. Alright. I mean, judging by the story, we kind of like the spy guy. But those stats are looking pretty stacked over there. I mean, you can't go wrong with these stats. These stats are crazy over here. What's going on? He's got 27. Got 33. 33 stats. That guy definitely does not have 33. Neither does that guy. Wow. Alright, I wonder if that's randomly generated. Interesting. Interesting. I'm really looking forward to what they do with this game. I mean, they have a lot that they can do, given that it's an RPG. At least that's what they're going for. My king, I've made an overview of our army. Would you like to look at the report? Our troops are mostly formed from levies. We should recruit more specialized troops. Yes, sure. Would love to do that. Given the opportunity and the further adaptations, we shall just stay seated, and make our way. Send in the lads. Maybe the lasses as well. It's been a little much of a sausage party in here. My lord, I bring a matter of great importance to your attention. What is it, courtier? I hope it's not another jest. Fear not, my lord. This time it's a matter of utmost seriousness. I'll believe it when I hear it. My lord, during the grand feast I noticed the most peculiar sight. This better be good. A chicken wearing a crown, my lord. A true regal fowl. A chicken? Absolutely, my lord. I saw it with my own eyes, wearing a crown and strutting around the banquet hall. That's ridiculous. Tell me more about this chicken, king. It was majestic, my lord. The other chickens bowed to it, and it even had a tiny scepter. You're wasting my time. Enough of this nonsense. Indeed, my lord, but I assure you, it brought joy and laughter to all who witnessed the regal poultry. It wasn't funny. There you go. Get back to your responsibilities. You talk about chickens with crowns, dude. Although I guess, you know, if the people liked it, put another chicken with a crown on its head. Send it out. Give it the people's nod. So what's going on now? You're like passing actual days? What's going on? You send it in, sending them in. Keep sending them, boys. We're ready. Earl Marshal Elfric, my lord, we captured this Viking scout on our north border. Elfric, report on the captured Viking scout. What information did you glean from them? My liege, the scout revealed that the Vikings are assembling a significant force near our northern border. They seem to be preparing for an attack soon. I'm curious to just let Elfric do what he wants and see what would happen. Now I don't know if this is like a one choice. Considering the circumstances, there might be an opportunity to turn the tide in our favor. This could be a chance for us to gain an advantage. We should reinforce our ranks, distribute additional food to keep our troops in optimal condition. Well, that should be a default. Yep, all three of these things could be a default. That seems the best, though. Alright, perfect. Additionally, do we get the other thing there? Alright, well, whatever. Do something, sir. Do something. You should immediately be sending them food. I mean, you shouldn't need my okay for that. I mean, we got troops stationed out there. We need the supply lines. Get the logistics flowing. My dear, there is one matter that is bothering me. Would you be willing to listen to me? My dearest wife, what is that matter? My lord, I couldn't help but overhear your conversation with Marshall. I must insist, take me with you to the battlefield. Let me stand by your side and witness the glory of your army. I mean, you are the queen, right? Happy wife, happy life, baby. I want to avoid this strife. My dear, I understand your eagerness to join me on the battlefield. And I must admit, having you by my side will boost the morale of our troops. I mean, right? It is the time. It's the time for that. We're in, what is it, 876 Brittania, baby? We're living the life. me take my Viking wife with me on a battle deployment. Yep. Of course you can count on me. You're always telling me to just say yes, yes, and do everything that you want. So, you know, we're doing it. I think we did everything we can. I had fondled around with that before. There really is nothing you can do with all that stuff. We just gotta make our way. Make our way. Say hello to the king. Give your little nods and joggins. See if we could get one right there. There you go. We'll send it. Fatal error. The boys are sending up fatal errors. Not what we want to encounter. I'll tell you that much. So it almost looks like there's. There you go. All right. There you go. Cool. Look at that. Look at that. I really like. I don't know if that was an adjustment to the first time I played, but anyway. So there's no save feature, but it looks like you can actually go right into the battle, which was the part we were about to go to. So now this is your combat screen here, and this is your deployment phase. Now I was a little bit confused because last time we were actually. I'm gonna try this again. Last time I deployed all my troops. And it actually, yes, they have made changes since the feedback I gave in the Discord. So hats off to Bearded Brothers. And I'm liking this definitely a bit better, for sure. They changed the camera angle. They actually had this starting from like this. This is how it was starting last time. And I was like trying to click these guys to move them. And it wasn't working out. So now it actually looks like they got things a little bit better this time. I could be a little bit confused about that and they didn't change a thing, but this feels better though, and it looks better. Now we're still having a little bit of problems. Can't take them off bounds. The map bounds are pretty small, and these are our melee boys. We got some melee shield. Pitchfork, those are pitchfork. We got shield boys. So, I want to have like a nice. We got shields, bows. Got another set of shields. Cavalry over here? They got cavalry? Somehow, without horses? Unhorsed cavalry? Well, you know the spear boys, they love a little bit of cavalry. So we're gonna create a wide arc here. Let's get our archers up and at the ready to plow into these boys. And then is that all we got here? Alright, let's see what happens. It's kind of a close fight. Let's see. I like the zoom. I think they had improved the zoom a little bit. That's pretty good. What's going on down here? These guys are getting smacked around. Oh! What's that? They're running away? My guys just run away? They don't start helping? Oh man, we might get zonked here. Oh, actually, that's right, because we're starting like a fresh game, so it didn't take into account all the resources and everything that we boosted off the system. Will we actually beat this? But anyway, it's a good demonstration of the combat system. I think it would be really cool. Had recommended that there be like click dragging, so you could actually like kind of instruct your guys in a pretty tactile manner. Looks like we're actually going to lose that, which is fine. That's fine. And yeah, that is be the ruler, Brittania. We actually got captured here. Looks like didn't have this actually happen. Look at you now, king. No gold, no reputation. You're at my mercy, and I've decided your fate. Your defeat will be your end. Prepare to face the consequences of your failure. So I will die with honor, as a king. That's it. End me. End me. But in the last one, we let you go, my friend, and we made you a vassal. We made you a vassal. But anyway, I thought this was a really cool foray into something with, like, you know, some RPG depth to Yes Your Grace, and a little take on a historical version of being a king in Northumbria. So I thought this would be a really cool thing to keep on your wish list. I think it has a lot of potential, and especially if the developers continue to be responsive as they have been. And yeah, looking to keep updating things and keep the ball rolling with this. I think that people will definitely keep an eye out. Seems like a very interesting title for sure. I want to give a thank you again to the devs for shooting me over a key to check that out. Thank you very much. And yeah, we'll be staying tuned for any big updates or anything like that that are worthy of sharing for all of you guys.